Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Holy shit. Wow, it's Wednesday. Um, so, for those who have not met me before, my name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist, and I channel energy from source through me, through my guitar, without using words. And for those who are familiar with it, this is light language. Son of a gun, I'm up and live. Hoo-hoo! And I'm going to make my page public for those who wish to experience the magic that I get to channel and share with you all. Like it's it has continuously has blown my mind every single time, every single song, every single energy, and it's just I'm in awe. Period. Anyway, I bought a new. I'm going to use the word toy, but don't take it literally. New instrument for what I do. And I went in yesterday. I got a notification from my music store here, which we have in Canada, called Long and McQuaid, and I ordered a case for my drum, my ocean drum that I just got, which some of you guys have heard and experienced. And so I got a text yesterday saying it was in. It was perfect because I was going into town anyway to have coffee with the boys. And while I was in there, I just started looking and I went, one of these. Yep, that's it. And so she's sitting right here. When it's appropriate, I'm going to be introducing her to you all. Yeah. Yesterday, I'm going to start with this again today. Maybe not that one, but anyway, it was a great. I did 2 lives yesterday. It's just the way the energy is happening right now for me, and so yeah, here we go. Good morning. Wow. Wow. It's like, wow. Hello, Samuel. It's been a while, brother. Good to see you here. Ah, thank you. For those who are new to me, my name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist. And I get to channel this amazing energy from source through me, through my guitar, and what we all experience at the same time, because I intuitively channel all this incredible energy and the way it comes out. And, I got my beautiful sister that's here, Jennifer, and she has been, I'll put it this way, and I don't mean this in a bad way, because she's here because of the energy that I expel and how it's helped her to activate herself. And, she can attest to this, because it's like, the more we step into who we truly are, not what we think we are, but really own this part of ourselves. I know for me that it comes through my music, and the way I channel today is amazing, and it's not comparing. I'm just saying that I'm trusting myself more and more, and all this amazing, beautiful energy comes through, because it's not the same as it was a year ago, let alone 6 months ago, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to this very moment, because that's all we have is this very single moment. And in this moment, it's not that was an hour ago. No, it's about right now, because everything we go through is temporary. And when I say the word temporary, I mean the fact is, something happens to where it's hurt you, right? Feel those feelings, but know that understand why you're feeling the way you feel, so you can set yourself free from this hurt that has been done to us as children. And I'm saying, just be with the energy, feel it, immerse in it, and just let it go. Because if you stay in it, the longer you stay in it, the harder it is to get out of it. And I can attest to that myself. And I remember when back in '96, as I opened up to my own thoughts, feelings, and emotions, because this is how this all started back in 1996. I did put it away for about 12, 13 years, and that in between that, just been back in it for 10 years now. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and I could feel myself going around, and I call it like a monkey, saying the same thing over again, and all I was trying to do was figure out, right? And because when we're able to identify what it is, I call it uncovering. When you're able to uncover something, you're able to discover that. When you're able to discover that, then you can discard it, meaning this. If you don't understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, if you're able to uncover that part and go, oh, and then by you acknowledging that, then what happens is that no longer has that control. You're in the present moment. And with that comes this incredible freedom, right? Uncover, discover, and discard. So that no longer holds you back. And it's amazing how it really works. Because we can get in our heads. It's not even in our heads. I don't like that. That doesn't feel right. But in our hearts. And, a lot of us are very, very deep feelers, and I'm one of those. And when something happens to me, it's very deep, and that's why I put my music away for about that 12, 13 years, whatever it was. But in this last 5 years has been incredible. Me understanding so much stuff, because I'm connected with this incredible spiritual community from around the world. When they speak their truth and their stories, they go, right? I go, oh, that's what that was. Oh, okay, great. But that's again uncovering, discovering, discarding. So you're able to name it. You can tame it, right? But if you can't name it, how in the hell can you tame it? It's yeah. Anyway, let's get back at this. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Mm. Yeah, Samuel, I bought it's called an ocean drum. I bought a 22-inch ocean drum, and I think I've had her, what, 4 or 5 weeks. And yesterday, I had a rain stick, which I still have, but yesterday I went into Long McQuaid to get my new bag that I ordered for when I take it around for my ocean drum. So I come in, so when it's in there, and I'm just wondering because I'm always in the percussion section, and I'm in there, and all of a sudden I see they had this rain stick, and I went, what? So I turned around, just got to test it, and I went, yep, I'm taking that. it's and I've been wanting one this size. The other one's funny, is good, but what happens with any instrument, it's the same thing with the ocean drum. I bought this little, right, one, which has, it's an ocean drum too, but very, very cheap, I could say, inexpensive. But what it did is activated me, and I go, okay. And I didn't exactly care for the vibration that it puts out, but it's get me to this point. And then I finally bit the bullet. And thank God I have an account at Long McQuaid, because, yeah, just thank God I have that. And, yeah, it's, I'm in awe. And some of you guys know that. Sam, you've been around for a while, know that. It's, the more that we step into who we are, not what we thought we were based on other people's projection off us. And I know for myself, I'm truly speaking off that. And everything that we are experiencing is an opportunity to learn about ourselves and what part of ourselves we need to work on, and also to see our growth, right? And it's like things that where we used to spiral, not out of control, but we used to spiral and feeling a whole pile of whatever. And the more that I understand myself and trust myself and who I am, and it's like these people outside the world who project their shit and try to, make me go down, that I'm not going down. I'm here, but what it's done is just the opposite of what they maybe intended to. I rise higher, and meaning this within myself. And some of you guys know what's been going on for me for the last, 6, 8 weeks, whatever it's been. And it's through that experience is speaking, like, it's, when I say this, it's, I spoke up instead of allowing someone to bulldoze me, you could say. I spoke up and said, don't pigeonhole me like that. And I'm talking about my music when I say that, of course. And this person could not comprehend or understand what that is. There's two different people who tried to explain it to this person, which is incapable or able to hear that because she's so disconnected from herself. She doesn't see that in herself, but because of my growth and within myself, I'm able to see that in her. So I'm not judging her. Not once have you guys ever heard me put her down. Not once, because that isn't how I really feel. But she has projected exactly how she feels or thinks about me. And that's the part where she's trying to pull me down. But I rose, speaking up and saying, don't pigeonhole me. And then afterwards, I talked to 3 different people. They verified exactly what I heard. So I just want to make sure, did I hear what I thought I heard? And they go, yep, we heard that too. So that just goes, okay, because, yeah. So then I decided at the next meeting, I need to address that rude, disrespectful comment remark. And because, some of the people were there at the meeting before and know exactly what I was speaking about, and I was very clear about it. And it's amazing how people will project. That's where I'm done with these people trying to project their fucking shit onto me. No, I'm damn good at what I do. For me, because where it comes from within me. I don't need anybody to validate who I am and what I'm about. Because I know within me, and I've always known within me. But it's me trusting that part of myself that I denied myself from honoring, because other people never honored it. And that was a reflection. I allowed that to affect me. But not anymore. And in this group, there's one person who's now resigned. I did not know that until last night. And I sort of feel off, but at the same time, I never asked anybody to do anything. But she's standing up what she believes is right in the way I'm being treated. And it's nice to have that support. And it's amazing. There's always people who see us for who we are. And there's going to be some who don't. And that's the key word, some, compared to. How many? I also found out last night I had a coffee with the Day boys, because all of our last name is Day. All of us, all three of us. Oliver married Kirk, and Kirk's family name is Day. And so I had coffee with him last night, and I did the Langley Pride had an event in I think it was December, late November, early December, and I offered to play, and they said, "Yeah, we'd love to have you." And none of them had heard me before. Some of them, I found out last night, one of them went and checked me out and thought I was really good, and what he shared with me. These are things that get me through. These are things that keep me going, you guys, is to hear Oliver last night share with me that he was just so moved by what I did. And then the boys were sharing with me that this dance group, Renegade, some of them were crying. Because I activated their hearts and their souls. I never knew that until last night. And there's a video, and I'll go find it. And I sit here, and I know the energy that comes in and through me, and in the very present moment, it's in the moment. And me trusting this that I am, it's like, I remember somebody a few months ago or a while ago had compared me to Pink Floyd. And even while I was playing that, and even the song before, it felt right. Like that energy that Pink Floyd channeled, created. I'm using the word channeled, though, it's just, and to me that's a very high compliment for anybody to compare me to somebody. I had somebody a while ago, too, that Ed Sheeran is another one that somebody spoke about. Ed Sheeran's got to hear you, right? And then they were comparing me to Ed Sheeran, and we all know we live in two different worlds. I just saw Jen's comment here. And that's what's activating this, is I live in two different worlds. I live in the higher dimensional. That's where I'm most comfortable, you guys, which is here. And yet, when I step outside my home, I'm more back in the 3D. And so it's difficult trying to balance that. And this person I'm dealing with is a bit of a narcissist, right? There's words that people use, and you can sit there and say, "Oh, they didn't mean anything by that." excuse me, when people use words or certain words that are not very nice, that speaks of how they truly feel. I had somebody recently, I was around this gathering, and this person said, oh, I allowed her to go away for the weekend with her friend. And I heard that, you allowed her? See, these words grab me right away. I didn't say anything. And it's like that control. And people, and this is what I believe, and I don't know who I was talking to, and they were saying, you can't change a narcissist. Or you can change a narcissist. I said, you can't change anybody. It's up to them to decide for themselves that they need to look at this and explore. If they're willing to do that work, yes, they can change. But if they're not willing to look at that and start opening up to themselves, right? Some people you just can't. You're barking your head up against, it's like banging your head up against the wall, right? You're going, why can't you get this? It's not if they get it, that you get it, like I get it, right? It's not about the other person. If you project that, because we cannot fix anybody who doesn't want to be, it's not that we're broken, but somebody who's not willing to look at that. That's where I use my discernment in what I speak about and how I speak about it. But at the same time, I speak from honoring me and valuing me. And this is something that's come out of this awful experience, but I value me. Do I devalue me because of you? No. Because does your opinion matter? No. But your opinion and your narcissistic whatever is affecting me and performing at the Langley Pride. That's just really the bottom line. And I just have no control over the other person. I only have control over me. And today I'm going to be doing up a letter. And just because I'm done with people, because what people will do is they'll manipulate the information to other people, but not being transparent with the entire conversation. And if you want to enable that or engage on that level, go fill your boots way over there, way over there. I don't want to enable people. And I can feel, and I've always felt, and I could sense and feel when people are speaking truth and they're not, which we all have that ability. We can sense it. We don't need to figure it out, but it's our senses and our red flags, whatever's going on, right? That's your gift from God, for you to pay attention to that. And don't get into the head, minimize and dismiss. We need to see people for who they are. And, I have no control over this person, but I do have control over me. And the one thing I will not be is have anybody, and I did say that when I addressed it at the meeting, I said, I'm a professional musician, and I will be treated with the utmost respect and regard for what I do. I think we're all amazing to get to this point that we are at right now. I think we're absolutely amazing. I'm amazed with myself on the same thing. It's like, yeah. I love alchemizing energy, as you guys know. Okay, let's see where we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to go back into my little hibernation. And it's, look at this, 10:33. Yeah, I woke up this morning at 8:44. I woke up earlier, but really woke up this time, 8:44. I smiled, just like I'm smiling right now, 10:33. So blessings, everybody, and I'll see you the next time I'm on here. And by the way, today's my dad's birthday. It would have been his 93rd, yeah, 93rd birthday. Anyway, hugs and loves, everybody.